Mr. Clinton, will you support the victims' families' call for a new investigation into 9/11?
Gets loose though. Queen Hillary. Hey, Queen Hillary. One on there, please. Well, you're on the Walmart board. Hey, you can't grab me. Get your hands off me.
Get outside.
Get your hands off me.
Outside the hotel.
Get your hands off.
Hello, Planet Earth, and welcome back to the Sander Hicks Show here, broadcast planet-wide on the YouTube channel. Today we have a very special guest, Mr. Brian Kenny, a new author, activist, one of the founding members of WeAreChange. Brian, welcome to the Sander Hicks Show.
Thank you very much. It's good to be with you, Sander. This is awesome.
This is awesome. Brian,
Yeah.
You're the author of a great, important new book called WeAreChange. It's all about the global truth and liberty movement. It's about the group that you helped start in 2006 with our mutual friend, Luke Rudkowski. Rudkowski, right.
Yes.
So we've all confronted the powers that be. You know, I also worked with WeAreChange in Colorado. We confronted Rudy Giuliani, the presidential candidate. We had a great time doing it, I must say. And we actually have some video we wanted to go to right now.
Mr. Giuliani, 6 years ago, you told Peter Jennings that we were told that the World Trade Center was going to collapse. Where did you get your foreknowledge that the World Trade Center was going to collapse?
You know, Brian, that event with Giuliani and WeAreChange Colorado really happened at a crucial moment. Giuliani was the forerunner for the GOP nomination, but shortly thereafter, things really declined. I think we had somewhat of a role in checking his exploiting of the 9/11 event. And it was a very spiritual day. You know, we prayed together. We really kind of invited in the spirit of truth, and we were really fired up. And so we really hijacked that event. The media coverage was very positive for WeAreChange that day, and Giuliani did not look good. Tell us a little bit about the book that you're working on, WeAreChange.
Yes, WeAreChange is basically telling the story of the grassroots activist group WeAreChange, grassroots activist citizen journalist group. It chronicles all of the great work that we did over the years since its inception in 2006. And it basically tells the story of how, you know, a small group of friends in New York City, what started out as a youth group, became this global phenomenon, and with over 260 chapters around the world.
You know, I think a big part of the whole WeAreChange story historically is really all about new technologies and the way that cheap video cameras and internet technology and video technology just kind of collide. And now we have all these young people that are able to confront the Henry Kissingers, the Dr. Strangeloves, the Hillary Clintons, Bill Clintons, you know, Giuliani, all of these politicians that are so much more accessible because of new technology and new media.
WeAreChange actually pioneered live streaming journalism. We were one of the first groups that actually live streamed the work that we were doing when we would go to these events and confront these corrupt politicians, and we would stream it on the internet. A, to show everyone what we were doing, but also B, as a means of protection for ourselves, and in case they tried to infringe upon our rights.
In case, well, that happens a lot, right? I mean, there's a lot of like, turn off the camera, right? The WeAreChange confrontation with Henry Kissinger was really great. I mean, he's a war criminal in Spain and France.
How does it feel winning the Freedom Award when you're wanted as a mass murderer and wanted in many countries and butchered millions of people?
My favorite confrontation over the years actually wasn't with a big-time war criminal. It was actually with Geraldo Rivera. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
But in 2007, we were having a huge demonstration in Times Square for the anniversary of September 11th. It was right around that time. And we sort of miraculously learned that Geraldo was broadcasting live from Times Square, just a few blocks away from where we were. And someone pointed out, someone saw it on the Jumbotron in Times Square and said, "Oh, Geraldo's live." So we all just walked over about, 3 or 4 blocks and literally snuck up on him during a commercial break, literally surrounded him on this outdoor platform that he was broadcasting from.
I remember this. It created some great television.
And if you hear the shouting, it's a group of demonstrators who've come. 9/11 was an inside job. Oh, get a life. Get a life. 9/11 was an inside job.
They had no way to stop us. They were totally ambushed, and they had nothing else to do but endure our demonstration for the entirety of the whole broadcast, which was incredible.
So, Brian, your book, We Are Change, it's not published yet, but we're both working on it and getting the word out. And I think one of the biggest feathers in your cap is that you've got a great introduction by Representative Cynthia McKinney. She's a big hero of mine. She's confronted Donald Rumsfeld, and she's got this really great intro. Let's go look at some video right now of her asking Rumsfeld and Chief Myers about the war games on 9/11.
The question was, we had 4 war games going on September 11th, whether or not the activities of the 4 war games going on September 11th actually impaired our ability to respond to the attacks.
And I'd like to have General Myers respond, because you mentioned it in the last hearing.
As a result, she paid the price politically, but she's a real hero of the grassroots liberty and truth movements.
Sure. Well, we first met Cynthia in 2007, and she spoke at one of our events in New York City at a Judson Church in downtown Manhattan.
And so as I look in this room, I see future members of Congress. I see future leaders, policymakers, so that we don't have to beg and ask for anything, but we write the public policy ourselves.
And she is a huge supporter of ours. She loves WeAreChange. She has always promoted us. She has always had our back, basically. And she was actually happy to do it and honored to do it. And it's really a dream come true for me to have, Cynthia McKinney write the foreword to my book.
Let's talk a little bit about WeAreChange as an organization. Is it true there are 260 groups nationally or internationally?
Yeah, worldwide. There's been over 260 chapters in places as far-reaching as, Asia, Africa, the Middle East, South America, very popular in South America, and of course Europe, the UK, all over Europe. There's WeAreChange chapters doing great work.
It's the power of the new technologies. It's the power of passion. It's the power of having a really great message. And it's all about grassroots media and more democracy and truth. And that's why I'm supporting you. And it's really been really great to have you on the show tonight. And before we go, I think we just need to have some fun. And let's roll some more tape of WeAreChange in confrontations with some of the best and brightest of the U.S. political establishment, but they're not so great if they don't tell the truth. Thanks, Brian.
An inside job? How dare you?
Would you support the family members of the new 9/11 investigation? 70% of their questions were unanswered. Why hasn't the government helped the ill rescue workers, the first responders who gave their lives on 9/11, sir?
Do you feel that you did a good job in covering up the truth about 9/11? Dr. Zelikow, are you willing to answer any questions at all by the victims' family members?
How do we know, how do the American people know that 9/11 wasn't staged, wasn't engineered by you, David Rockefeller, the Trilateral Commission, the CFR, and Bilderberg Group, sir? The New World Order is going down, sir. You can laugh. Wake up, people.
And when these are coming down, you know what the first thing I says? They have fucking bombs in those buildings.
Yeah. We're here today to bridge the gap between the 9/11 community, the responder community, with the truth movement.
Do you have any words on this 8th anniversary of September 11th?
Yeah. See the shirt you wear?
Yes.
I believe it. See the shirt he wears? See the shirt he wears?
Yes.
I believe it. Because it is true.
Because there was a recent scientific paper that came out, I don't know if you know about it, but it basically is conclusive that the World Trade Center was blown up by very high advanced explosives.
I always question the received reality. The consensus reality is often intentionally misleading.
We were in here for maybe 5 minutes. 5 minutes and the elevators exploded on us. Yeah, we said something's wrong, yeah. I mean, the plane hit up on the 80th floor. I mean, in 5 minutes, all of a sudden now the elevators are exploding on the first level.
Then, however, there's been so many revelations that now I have my doubts.
A second plane has hit the second tower. America is under attack.
9/11 was an inside job. Talk about that, Bush. You supported torture. Excuse me. Come on. Hey, don't rip on me, sir. I got you all on camera. I hope you know that.
Workers yelling, do not let me down.
You're a criminal. War criminal.
Hey, Mr. Cheney. Mr. Cheney, what'd you do in the underground bunker on 9/11? When you did the stand-down race?
Let's go. Get out of my way.
Don't push it.
I'll push you, pal.
We have done nothing wrong. We have not broken any laws. We mean no harm to you.
I hereby declare this to be an unlawful assembly.
We are change. We are change. We are change. We are change.